Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Mr. DDG94 here with another NBA 2K My Career gameplay. And today we got some official live game footage of NBA 2K16. Now, it's not a full 5v5 gameplay, but it is some 5v5 gameplay, but it's not a full quarter length. You know, it's not a full game, it's not a full quarter length, it's not even half of a quarter. It's literally just little clips. Operation Sports got their hands on the game, and we finally get to see the product. And I must say, the defense is very impressive, but there's still some signs of 2K15 fuckery in the defense. I've looked over them, I've evaluated them, and I'm ready to talk about them now. So without further ado, let's get into it. As you know, this is round 2, game 1. Money Lamonte in his first ever playoff run. So far, so good. Swept the first team. Let's see if he can sweep the next team. Yes, we are playing on all Hall of Fame difficulty. If you need confirmation, go to the end of the video, and there you go. So without further ado, let's get into this, man. Let's talk about this 2K, man. First things first. I'm very shocked that 2K actually went by their word. They actually improved the gameplay. Let's give 2K a round of applause on that one. Let's just give them a round of applause. Thank you. They've actually decided to do something about the gameplay, but we have to play it now. It's one thing to prove it with the footage, but it's another thing to play it, because what may look nice may feel like shit when you finally play it. So when I get 2K16 in my hands, I think I'll know if 2K got it right or not. So yeah, I'm still on the doubts. Like I said, man, 2K lost all my trust. 2K lost all my trust after what they said last year when 2K15 was about to come out, and none of it was true. Like I said, man, they just lost all my trust, man. That's all it is, man. It's the trust, man. And me and 2K, we not here. We not here. We not seeing eye to eye. So you know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? I like the fact that they're actually showing that they're actually trying to improve. I mean, the defense looks pretty sturdy, but you know, I saw a little bit of I saw a little bit of you know what I'm saying? Saw a little bit of, I don't know. I saw a little bit of it, but all in all, I must say it's good, but there's still a lot of questions that we need to talk about here, and that's, you know, we gotta talk about, you know, it looks like they're doing something about the zigzag cheese finally, but there's a lot of other issues that need to be sorted out as well after reading the blog post that was did by one of those at Operation Sports. Let's see if I can pull it up, guys. No. See if I can pull it up. Alright. So it is improved ball defense behavior. The thing we wanted to change from 2K15 was our on-ball defenders always already head up. So it was to break down this by to the floor. CP defenders have much better understanding of where they are on the court and conceptualizing no middle. So it seems as if now the middle is no longer the safe zone for 2K, for NBA 2K going forward. It seems as if it's no longer the safe zone to run to when the defense is just too much, even though the defense ain't really that hard to handle. They're also saying that there's going to be anticipation reactions, which is like if you do a size up or a hesitation, the defender will react and put themselves in the correct defensive position to negate you from getting a good shot. So wingspans, they also talk about wingspans as well. Guys like Kawhi Leonard and G Baby, you know, they got their true to life wingspans. That's why they did the body scanning, I guess, to get in. They will be at appropriate distances and be in the proper angles to contain you whenever they need to contest your shot, or whether you need to contest the shot with whoever you're using on defense. Off-ball and defensive directives and behaviors. If you were a heavy play caller last year, you could have less ton success with a simple floppy off-screen concept. That is no longer the case because the AI will now get on the hip and chase out defenders such as Redick and Korver. The defense has complete understanding of pin downs, back screens, and cross screens. So basically, if you running those cheesy pick and roll, get the guy to get your best shooter to the corner or the elbow type of plays, then you're pretty much negated for that now because they've cracked down on that. So there will be more hedging of screens nowadays. So there will be more hedging of screens. The CPU is gonna fight over more screens now and get to you. So those screen plays ain't gonna be so easy to get by now. There's also new off-ball defensive directives and behaviors. Oh no, I already talked about that one. The improved hedge defenders. You should no longer feel like you have to control both the on-ball defender and the hedge defender, depending on the hedge defender's IQ. Depending on the defender's IQ and ratings, he will now drop and take the appropriate containment angles, turning the corner on hard edge or blowing past into post and ice should be more challenging this year. I'm sorry, I can't read. I'm like very sleepy. It's like damn near 4 o'clock in the morning while I'm doing this shit. So bear with me. So yeah, like I said, man, they're gonna be going. It's gonna be dependent. So I guess it's really dependent on. So I guess hopefully this year, guys like Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry and who's also not a good defender. Damian Lillard's not a good defender either. Hopefully guys like those, they're not so all up on you. You can run right through them with no problem. You should be able to run right through these guys. It's gonna be sad because I'm going back to the point guard role. I might consider going back to the shooting guard role because I know it's not a lot of defending shooting guards out there that can defend me that well, and if they do, they're coming off the bench. So I can still get my 30 regardless. But I'm up to the challenge. Why would I not take the challenge, man? Then there's player specific defensive behaviors and the new crowd system. It says we really wanted to make elite defenders feel special. When you play against Kawhi Leonard or Tony Allen, they feel like they're constantly bodying you all night. They will wear you down in real life, and they're going to wear you down in NBA 2K16. We didn't stop there. Different defenders will react differently to particular moves. Be prepared to what takes for what the defense throws at you. Okay, so yeah, so that pretty much answered my last question there. Certain defenders should be strong. It seems like certain defenders are going to be more stronger and going to be hard to get by versus, you know, a weaker defender. I feel, like I said, man, I'm hoping that Kyrie Irving and all those guys that I mentioned, you know, the defense is not that great, so they should be able to run right through. They should be able to get ran right through. That's just my personal opinion. I don't believe in everybody deserves to have good defense on you. Even if you are playing on Hall of Fame difficulty, it shouldn't matter. So the defense is going to be realistic. I should be able to run through certain players. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, and then here you go. Right here we got some footage of Damian Lillard and Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly, he's a good defender. He should be stopping him. There's also Matthew Dellavedova right here. He's going up on Steph Curry. He didn't really do a good job on Steph Curry in real life, but he did an okay job. You know, you got, and then there goes that middle thing they were telling you about. And then look at this, look at the pick and roll. Look at the pick and roll and look at the defender. Look where he is. Look where he is. Look at how he came in there and stopped it. And look at that. No more shot clock cheese on top of that. Look at that. He clearly did not hit rim. That is good. That is excellent. You got the post up cheese. Anthony Davis saying, get that out of here. And then here goes that hedge play. No, this ain't it. I don't think this is it. But yeah, look at that. Look at the defense though, man. You got LeBron coming up the court, and look at this. Look at this. Look at Jimmy Butler. Now this kind of got me right here, because look, he's sliding. Look at how he's sliding. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's what made me mad. I saw a little bit of sliding. Now guys like JJ Redick right here, I can understand him not being the greatest of defenders, but at the same time, I don't like that sliding animation. I really don't. Look at that. Once again, sliding. I don't like sliding. I'd rather see the players hop into position than slide into position. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But all in all, I have to say this is pretty good right here. If anything, I felt like Chris Paul should have ran straight up the middle, but then to see how that defense really reacts, that was good help defense right there. Look at that, Steph Curry trying to run it up the middle. He gets slowed down. I like that. And then look at this right here. This really impressed me right here. The crowding system. This crowding system that they were talking about before. Look how D'Angelo Russell is all up on his man. Yes. When they're moving, they get stopped automatically. Now, here's my thing about all of this defensive stuff. How does this work online? That's all we need to know right now. How does this work online? And there goes that hedging of the screens when you're running them floppy plays. They don't work anymore. This is look at that. That's Steph Curry. You saw Steph Curry right there, reacting very perfectly to the to John Wall getting ready to take up for a jump shot. But my biggest question is, how will this defense work online? There's a big difference between offline and online, and I need online to be just as good as offline defense, because that was clearly offline defense. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too is, we look at, as you see me get the charge on Gordon Dragic, is charge cheese going to be fixed? Because we cannot have, I cannot do pro-am if there's going to be 500 people trying to set a charge. You can't even make it past the 3-point line without getting a charge. You cannot. I hate playing at the rec now, because everybody charge cheeses. Everybody's a demigod. It's ridiculous. Everybody's hitting jump shots. You gotta make shots to win. If you miss a jump shot, you gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? I don't like playing at the rec. That's my biggest gripes with 2K as of right now. That's pretty much my biggest that's my biggest gripe right now with this all this. This all looks like good things, but at the same time, how does this fare online? I have to know how this fares online, because until I play the game for myself, you know damn well they're not gonna show no online gameplay, because you know damn well they ain't gonna want to show how them servers running. You know 2K don't like to show how their servers gonna be running, because we already know their servers gonna be running like shit. So you know, yeah. Only they put this much emphasis on their servers, right? Yeah. But anyways, though, I must say the defense is pretty impressive offline, but like I said, all online, I want to see how it is online. I want to see if you react a little better with it online, because I mean the defense offline and online, like the defense offline in NBA 2K15, you know, you can contain your defender for a certain amount of time before he just breaks the whole animation, before he magically just breaks the whole animation and just runs right by you, or he passes it off to somebody who just breaks their animation with the defender and just gets to the basket with no problem. And then in NBA, and then there's online where you can't defend nobody. You cannot defend anybody. As soon as you try to stop somebody, they do that little, you know, that little stutter. They do that little quick little crossover, and then they run right past you. You know what situation I'm talking about. All you rec players out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I personally, me personally, in my personal opinion, I think that the defense looks good for right now. But like I said, you have to play the product for yourself to see if it's truly what it is, what they're advertising it to be. Because like I said, man, sometimes they show you things that they want to show you to get you to buy the game. I'm not foolish enough to, you know, I'm just not gullible enough like y'all. I'm not gullible enough like y'all to just say, oh, okay, this is gonna give me the buy the game. No. I have to play now. I seen it. Now I have to play it. That's it for me now. Now that I've seen it, I have to play it. I have to see if it lives up to expectations. I have to see what I'm supposed to expect, and then when I expect what I'm supposed to see, is it there or is it not there? That's the biggest thing with me right now. I know you don't understand what the fuck I just said, but for those of you who do understand what I said, good going. But yeah, like, anyways though, man, like I was saying, man, the defense looks great. Looks like it's going to do wonders this year. It looks like they're going to be doing wonders this year with the defense. But like I said, until I see what it does online, I can't give 2K the benefit of the doubt. I just can't. It's hard to give 2K the benefit of the doubt when all they do is lie and tell you bullshit, and then they don't do anything about it. So, you know, hopefully this doesn't end up like an annoyance in NBA 2K. Hopefully in NBA 2K16 this doesn't become an annoyance. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they don't listen to the fucking, hopefully 2K does not listen to the fucking cheesers who created patch 4. Please do not listen to them. Do not listen to the cheesers. The cheesers are only complaining because they want the game to be more easy so they can cheese. If they can't do their zigzag cheese, if they can't do their charge cheese, if they can't do certain things, do not listen to them. They are they are there to fuck up the game. That's why I say the 2K community is full of shit. Do not listen to them, 2K. You don't listen to us anyway, so why would you listen to the fucking cheesers? Out of all the people that you should listen to, you listen to the fucking cheesers. I don't understand, 2K. I don't. But anyways, though. Like I said, man, everything is good, man. The crowding, dribbling, how the off ball players, how the off ball players are moving around, how the middle gets clogged up when you try to go straight, when you try to go LeBron on them. I think there was also something said about the Jordan rules being in here. Yeah, they said something about the Jordan rules being in here. Now, I have a few questions that I'm not going to really get to in this video, so in the next video we're going to talk about them. A lot of them are going to have to do with the Jordan rules, double teaming, you know, certain aspects that really need to be addressed with the defense as well. This is not just the only thing. This is not just the only thing with the defense that needs to be addressed. There's a lot more that needs to be addressed. I'm not going to be able to get through with it with this video, but yeah, that's because this video is wrapping up, and as you can see right here, it seems the Money Lamonte and LA Lakers are going to come away with game 1 against Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm going to hopefully see if we can go up 2-0 in the series next game. I'll talk some more about this in the next video, but until then, I have to see you guys next time. Until then,